What's up, everybody? Welcome to the next episode of our Skyrim series. In the previous episode, gosh, we did so much. Essentially, we defeated Alduin for the first time. We read the Elder Scrolls. We came over to Dragon's Reach because we want to trap a dragon in here. They said, no, you got to do some peace brokering. So today we've got a few things that we need to do. We need to speak to Angier. We need to get the Greybeard to agree to hosting a meeting to broker peace, and at some stage we need to give the lexicon back to Septimus. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight down to it. We're going to be busy today. Let's bring up our map. Where do we want to go first? I kind of want to just give the lexicon to Septimus. I feel like that's a really quick and easy win. Get it out of the way and done with. Sometimes I wonder why Skyrim has load screens nowadays. The load screens go for like seconds. I remember they used to go for a lot longer.
Give it quickly. Extraordinary. I see it now. The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile. A trick. Something they did not anticipate. No, not even them. The blood of Altmer, Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer. The elves still living provide the key. Bear you hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
Okay, so this is just like starting a whole nother quest line that we're just not going to do right now. Oh my god, look how much blood it wants us to harvest. Yeah, right. Maybe another day. What the hell is this?
Come closer. Bask in my presence. I am Hermaeus Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen, a knower of the unknown. I have been watching you, mortal. Most impressive. Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end. Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me. When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissary. What say you?
I mean, dude just told us exactly how he's going to treat his current emissary. Why would I do that?
Be warned. Many have thought as you do. I have broken them all. You shall not evade me forever.
Nasty ass looking thing. Alright, back on our road to brokering peace. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we just gotta go up to High Hrothgar. Yeah, there it is. Both of our missions are up here. Sick. We had a lot to get done today, and we've pretty much done it. Well, we started that next quest line, but I'm gonna try and just like do that as we go. I feel like going out of my way looking for certain types of creatures is just gonna feel really tedious.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonrend shout from here. You defeated him?
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I can to bring them to terms.
Did that do both of my missions at once? I feel like we've done that. Did we not? Let's go just talk to the guys. I'm guessing I can't, you know, if I can just walk up to General Tullius, I probably have been unable to pick a side yet in the Civil War. I'm definitely going to side with the Jarls. Okay, where is everyone? So there's one over here. General Tullius is in Solitude. Okey-doke. So nice and sunny over here.
Been a murder over in Riften.
Okay.
Some old lady who runs an orphanage.
Oh, that was me. I was the murderer. That dude just walked up to me. That was wild.
You're the harbinger.
I beat that woman with a club.
What do you need?
Yo, Big
Are
T.
my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. Hadvar's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime, why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you.
I do not want to join
Not
the
many
Imperial
survived
Legion.
Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
I'm telling you.
Speak with
Ulfric's
Legate Ricka.
planning an attack
She will
on
determine if the Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem, but I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that, dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are... Fair enough. We're driving the Stormcloaks back well enough at the moment, but we're already overstretched. That's what comes of trying to win a war with a bare handful of legions. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. He'd be insane
Okay.
to try.
Yeah, I want to join the Stormcloaks. I mean, if I'm struggling to join the Stormcloaks, just for the sake of, you know, progressing this along in our series, we'll join
Dull old blade
the
can barely cut butter.
the army, but I prefer not to. All right, let's go find this other guy. Maybe when we're talking to him, he'll give us the option to join, and I'll join right then and there.
Algrith won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so
I remember you. You were at Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Garmar. He handles the new recruits. Good. And What would you have me do?
Those dom guards, like this guy.
Stormcloaks are finding victory
It's
across
against
the
us.
He
I have all
knows
these
that.
people all over the
They
place.
all speak with God. It's about time they turn their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Good. We still hold half of Skyrim despite everything the Empire could throw at us. I doubt the Empire has the stomach for much more bloodletting. Yes, I'll give Tullius one
Perfect,
more
that's all
chance.
done. Where's this other guy that I'm supposed to talk to?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger
Is it him?
message?
We'll show those faithless
Starts with the letters D.
Shoving a sword through his gullet.
I'll come to you. Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to
I'll
start
come
this
to your
war in
council.
earnest then.
Right, soon.
Who do I need to talk to?
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torek.
Mammoth
Ulrich was merely a
snout.
message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our
I feel like you're just a god.
The
Yeah.
Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without
The
bloodshed,
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
The people are behind you.
many I fear.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
And let them die with their false kings.
Damn faithless Imperial. Ulfric's not running a social club. You don't join anything. If you are, then you talk to the man himself. If you're not, well, friend, you'd best walk away before this gets ugly.
They have families to think.
I'll take my leave then.
How many of their sons and daughters?
I'll come to your council,
Well,
but I doubt
are
any
their
good will come of
families.
it. Well,
let's just report back and
Tell me,
maybe we'll get an opportunity later.
why do you fight for me?
Good luck.
No one moves as quick as us. I wonder what that would look like from like an NPC perspective. I wonder if it's like a instant transmission type deal.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. You know the ancient Nord word for war?
No.
Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table. And let us see what wisdom we
Arngeir,
can find
is it?
among these warriors.
You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
Oh, the whole gang's here. What's up, guys?
You're not welcome here.
I never thought I'd ever willingly stand in the same room with Tullius again. At least not without a weapon in my hand.
Why has this guy got so many friends with him? That's a Jarl over there. Fuck, this guy's a traitor. Our boy's a traitor. Don't tell me I gotta talk to this guy. Told me to take my seat.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope
Not a
that
soul
we all
move.
come
No.
here in the spirit
You
of
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around.
I'm basically just saying sit the heck down.
It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile?
I
After
think
all,
that
it's
the
not
Stormcloaks are
Thalmor
racist.
burning your farms and killing your sons. She's
I
supposed
just
to
don't
be
like the
on
look
our
of this
side?
guy.
Exactly. No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be
We're
able
here
to resist.
arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is
handle
outrageous.
this.
You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across
I said
Lake
Dawn
Hunter,
Guard.
plus all the mead we can drink. Fair enough. I was hoping you could put aside your loyalties for the greater good, but I see you're firmly in Ulfric's camp.
Oh man, I'm
Still,
gonna stab the crap out of
Having
you.
another port would ease our supply situation considerably. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
I don't blame you, Dragonborn. You made the best of a bad situation. But I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all.
Shakedown.
I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your pitiless agreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me, and I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does
That's
it have
enough
to do with the...
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Shores, bones, where will these demands end?
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
You've been even-handed so far. What do you say to our demand? I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Out with it, then.
We want Kralder removed as Jarl of Winterhold and an Imperial candidate put in his place.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Isn't Winterhold my home? Hell no.
As I expected, you favor your friends. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
You see what talking to them gets us.
Let's hear it.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thangvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial forces into the Pale, Skald the Elder will go into exile, and Brinna Merilis will assume the Jarlship. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. but the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Domar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temp, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Vin, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more. We know it.
Well, that was an interesting meeting. Definitely favored the Stormcloaks.
I hope this truce gives you what you need.
I can't deny I was probably a little bit biased here, but General Tullius is just such a, like, he's just got one of those faces that just gets under your skin. So, you know, not much we can do about that. Nonetheless, we have learned some new shouts. Can't really see which one. But you know, it took me a while to figure out where Rend was. But yeah, in the next episode, it looks like we will be calling Odaving. So, you know, make sure you stick around for that. Guys, this is where we're going to wrap up the episode. Bit of more of a political episode. There was a lot of talking, virtually no action, I'm pretty sure. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the story progressing nonetheless. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Plenty more Skyrim content to come. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!
Regular gaming.